Today's episode of No Offsides has been brought to you by Northern Tokes. Northern Tokes, be open. No offsides, no offsides. Welcome to No Offsides.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to No Offsides. I'm Keith Bowman. You guys know my co-host, Tyler Daniel. Season 2, episode 2, right? I think. See, I lose track.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
It's tough after the first one to remember how many we've done. But...
Well, I know we've had 2 weeks of play. And we missed the first week, I think it was. But either way, you guys know the routine. We changed it up a bit. Last week we did the ball rosters. This week we'll touch a little bit on the puck rosters. Even though things may end up changing there, we want to make sure that it's nice and even and fair. Yeah. Looks pretty good right now, but I could think of a deal or two to maybe, I don't know. But we'll see how things go. Everybody has to play everybody once. But let's talk about last week's games first. And I think the 2 o'clock one was the Donkeys and the Dirty Boys. And before we even tell you the score, I want to say my underdog first star was Jeremy Hogel, and he played fantastic. And he was up against a tier 1 firing squad, basically. And the whole 45, Jeremy Hogel gave 110% effort. And I think the score really showed that too. Like 8-3 Donkeys.
Yeah, it's one of those games that the score doesn't tell the tale.
Like, I stood and watched most of it.
I've seen Hogel have some pretty rough games, and this was not a rough game considering the score, which we can say is 8-3.
It could have and should have been much worse.
Oh, but yeah, no, he played well.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was almost like that first game, like it was just almost like the first week jitters, and I feel like that wasn't just for Hogel, that's for Hogel's whole team. So a lot of new guys playing with each other for the first time, a lot of guys that haven't played in quite some time. They can play
up against a team that's played together for a long time, right? So
half their team are related.
Yeah. They're all friends and cousins and. Anyway, we're not going to get into depth with the stats yet.
Yeah,
we've still got a long season, but that 8-3 game, really. I mean, take nothing away from the Dirty Boys, but without Hogel, it would have been much worse. And then we moved on to another team that's 2-0 now as well.
Yep, the Tramp Stamps versus the Warriors. Oh, sorry.
The
New World.
The Tramp Stamps.
Yeah.
Versus the Warriors.
Well, they like the nickname so much, so I thought we'd add it in again because apparently they're
Are
taking a liking to it. But
sponsored by like some hand holding company or something. No, but NWR has really shown up so far this year.
Yeah, that their team playing ability is no joking matter. Well, that's nothing to laugh at so far.
It's kind of neat too because I mean, sure, some of them have played with one another and stuff, but this is kind of like a new roster that's been. It's like he's, I think I said it before. He's plucked a little here, plucked a little there.
Well, it's also a new roster that I think like this roster has been worked on and talked about for a bit now. And I think he knew the team he wanted, and he got most of the guys he wanted.
Kind of what a good GM does.
And it's kind of like some guys from the Nachos that he played with, or
2-0 though, long season.
Slapshot is his buddy too, and Slapshot is buddies with everyone. Great guy.
Wicked dude, man. Wicked.
Shout out to you, Joe. But
that team's fast. That team's hungry.
Clarky's got his brother on there, and
hard to play against. So, but new world roller over the Warriors 7-2 and.
Also, of note for that game, Lanzo. Our big giveaway winner there, Lanzo.
Let's take a second to.
So we had our giveaway on No Offsides of those 2 wonderful tickets to. Brought to you by
Northern Tokes stepped up and, like Tyler said, they hooked us up with the 2 passes to skate with this year's Oshawa Generals, which is wicked because. Some of these guys they're going to be somewhere one day. So.
Oh, absolutely. That kid, Callum Ritchie, I think they got there. That kid's probably going to go first round this year in the NHL. So, be able to skate with that guy who could potentially be an NHLer one day that's pretty cool.
It is pretty neat. So Tyler Lanzo, along with a bunch of others, we had some wicked
Yeah,
I think
it wasn't easy, honestly.
Mine was the best.
Yeah,
Mine was the funniest. Because we all know, like, the best part of Sunday is waiting to see what kind of girls' pants Troy's going to come
Actually, I'm more excited to see if he comes fully dressed or not out of that.
He always does.
Out of that minivan
Always-
blasting
always
God knows
does.
what kind of music. But
Yeah, it's he probably gets in front of the mirror and does it.
no, but congrats, Lanzo.
Lanzo.
You and the girl there. I think you said you're taking her, obviously. So I think you two will have a heck. We'll bring that back. I haven't said that in a bit. Heck of a time.
A heck of a time. That's good. Honestly, I'm glad those tickets are in good hands.
Yeah, for sure.
And I know
like we said, we had a lot of. Sorry to cut you off there.
No,
but we had a lot of good
some wicked answers.
interaction there. I think we had about, I'd say, close to 10 entries. Like that, I was impressed.
Yeah,
So thank
yeah.
you guys for all that, and I said we'll do maybe a little something
Keep
small.
following because
We got more stuff coming. Yeah.
As time goes on, we hit the different marks. You
Yeah,
know what
I think I
mean?
said the next one
This
we'll do for
was with the
150.
century mark, so
Yeah.
150 we'll
150
do another
we'll do something smaller.
little one, right? And
200,
tell your
300,
friends too.
yeah.
Like it's open. It's just like Northern Tokes.
Yeah, be
Like,
open.
Be open,
Yeah.
right? Like
Yeah.
so. Again, Lanzo,
Yeah.
enjoy the skate. We'll see you Sunday with those tickets. And good game in net, actually. Only
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
letting
basically.
in
That was
two. I think the
Lanzo
two
was
were
filling in.
early too, and then
yeah, they were.
later in the game.
And then I heard a couple, maybe obscenities coming out of Lanzo's mouth, and then I think after that it was game time. He was ready to go. And actually, funny enough that you said that, because I was timekeeping this game. It was 2 goals early, because the Warriors gave up 7 unanswered goals,
Really? What is that?
and they had 4 penalties, 2 of which were girly pants.
Girly
In that Mighty Ducks jersey.
Girly
Oh my
pants. Yeah,
goodness.
yeah. Banks would be really upset if you're.
I don't think
wearing-
Banks ever got a penalty.
But
But yeah,
NWR and the Donkeys are both 2-0, right? And I
Yep.
think we're gonna move on another 2-0 team.
but yeah, no, just to say again, like Lanzo filled in, played well. They didn't have Jurgen. That's all I was gonna say. But yeah,
So
maybe next time Warriors.
Well,
Back
here's
to
a
the drawing
goalie that
board.
never misses. In this one, a tight game this was, and this really solidified for me the obvious fact that the Mutts are
Well, this was
that much better.
a game of all types of emotions. This a
Well,
lot.
at the end,
Yeah.
it kind
Well,
of sucked.
I mean, I was timekeeping for one part, and I think you missed it. There's a little bit of a
I came
fisticuffs,
in,
not
I came in and
fisticuffs,
shut
but yeah.
shit down fast. It's like, boys,
No.
we're here for fun, but yeah. And the end of the game really
It's a
sucked.
tough battle. for
But
sure.
I want to say, shout out to those guys on the Amigos, and
Yeah.
like when Georgie went down,
Yeah, I see. I missed that part. I was already in the room getting ready.
2 or
but-
3 of them, it was a 1-goal game with just a few minutes left, and a few of them didn't give 2 flying iotas about what happened outside.
I think
there
half their
on
team
the
was in
pad.
that room. Yeah.
They were in that room with Georgie.
Yeah.
Amigos, that'd be
Yeah. Just that
straight up.
brother to brother
That'd
camaraderie
be-
and
you guys are getting
yeah.
good. I like your new rookie. I think it's Thompson Yeats. One of the best names in the league. They got a few
yeah.
dandies on that
Yeah.
team, and Van Winkle is one. I love that one too. But that rookie, I'm already liking him on forward. I was chatting to him a bit last week. If you're listening, hell of a job. The Mutts were just a bit.
Again, it's just the
Too
Amigos
strong.
have had like not the best kind of luck getting into our league. Like every team they faced has been unreal.
I bet
like-
you they still show up next week smiling. Which
Oh,
is
for sure. So I
the
feel like
coolest fucking thing.
the next couple of you guys might have might be a little bit easier for you,
If I
but
wasn't a bunny, I'd tell you that Amigo bench is calling my name. I'm
well,
telling you.
yeah, you were
They're such good dudes.
you were
like,
thinking about hopping
Oh,
there,
for
weren't you?
sure.
But,
for sure. But the Mutts, I didn't really. I won't lie, I didn't get to catch a whole lot of it, so I don't know who really did the offense on the Mutts this week.
I think Stevie potted a couple.
Stevie.
Back from Jamaica. I'm surprised they let him back into the country, but they did.
Oh, I remember. He came in. I was like, I thought you were in Jamaica. You're
Yeah.
just as pale as ever. But
I think he stayed inside and was watching No Offsides.
probably doing his draft
on his
that's
internet.
why.
Yeah,
He was in
paid $50 each day for internet, so
he was
could.
inside just writing players draft and GM. And all,
Yeah, that was pretty funny
all
there.
trip long.
I think he had to sit outside for that.
That's awesome.
wife almost
Good
kicked
on
him
him
out of
though.
there,
Good
but
to
yeah.
see him back. And again, it showed me that the Mutts they're already in that thing. A goaltending, a 1-goal game in net. So Eric Leach, our trusty leader here, I'm gonna tell you, amazing job, because playing in a 1-goal game as a goalie is the hardest thing. I've only had to do it a few times in my life,
Yeah.
but I know, like, you stop breathing. Especially when the pressure's
I
on.
was gonna say that, just that pressure, right?
When
Like,
the pressure's
oh,
on
man.
within that last minute and you're up a goal, you literally stop.
Yeah.
I do. Maybe real goalies don't, but I stopped breathing. I remember after winning a championship one time, the guys skated back. They were like, "Okay, breathe, man, breathe," because I was still just like
get the oxygen tanks
Crazy.
going, get you going. But
crazy. So the Mutts again are 2-0. So we got. Am I wrong?
no, yeah, Mutts are 2-0.
Yeah. So we got.
I think they're also the first team that
3
actually had to
2-0 teams.
had to bench a player because they had too many guys on their roster.
Yeah.
I think that's the first time that's ever happened in Durham Inline, but
We all know how
we'll
I
see
feel.
what happens. Yeah.
Play regardless. 10 guys, just go quicker anyhow. But that's not up to me. That's up to you guys and how you do things. But it worked out. You're still 2-0.
Yeah, no.
But let's go to the team that got their first win in probably quite some time.
Yeah, well, since we beat the
As we both lean back and, feel a little comfortable
All I gotta
now
say-
that we're 1-1.
in the past 1.5 seasons, when I score, the Bunnies are 2-0.
That's
there's
only happened.
There's a stat line for you.
No, because you got, what, 2 goals this year. We didn't win last week and you scored.
No, I was saying for the season and a half last year. We got our 1 win, and I scored that
but
game.
Game 1 of this season, you scored a goal, did you not?
Okay, we don't have to.
So, he's got 3 goals in a season and a half. I think is basically
2 and
what
1.
he's trying to tell you guys.
2 and 1.
3 goals in the last season and a half. But he's on a streak. He's got 2. He's helped our offense. The Bunnies were able to pull it over the Stallions, which is actually wicked for the Bunnies' momentum to beat the Stallions. We got them.
We only had to pay Sid
9-4.
Davis a couple McDoubles
Sid came off
to
a
play
double
instead of
header.
Chris. So
He plays. He's on the Amigos, right? So Sid came.
Oh yeah, that's true. We didn't mention that yet. Sid did play back-to-back games. So
it's a little
Sid
bit
only went in
tougher.
6 there.
But let's not take anything away from the Bunnies' win. We earned it. We played hard. I had to actually back check because this guy doesn't.
Hey, when I'm scoring, I don't.
Don't take this in the wrong way, but moving Keenan away from you kind of livened Keenan.
I know, that's what I said. I was like, I guess
made
all
him
you.
because I think Keenan kind of likes to take on that brotherly role with you and feed you, right?
To be fair,
He felt more himself, I think.
with our line, I think with Shelley getting that hat trick, I would say we were probably a +5 with that happening because we were playing with Shell everyone.
For sure.
So I think it was pretty even in that aspect.
100%.
Keenan's on got 4, we got
When was the
about
last time the Bunnies scored 9 goals in the
exactly.
game? Right?
So
right? But you got 1.
Shell, great Hattie there, buddy, but that's not even who I want to talk about because Keenan got a couple goals, Shell got a couple goals, but who made our big debut?
I think. How do I say sometimes where you need the team energy to be here.
Yeah.
And what we were for a little while was like the team energy was like this.
Yeah.
Some days it was great, some days it was down. And then for some reason we signed Jesse and boom.
Oh my god.
We hit the perfect wave.
That just not even necessarily like the chemistry, just the feelings. Like we were all just like great
That's what
vibes with having
Something
him in there.
happened
And
there. We were
confidence.
all so incredibly happy to
I was
watch
so
him walk
comfortable
in
when
the
I was
room.
out there.
He was happy to walk in the
Yeah.
room. It's
Well, again,
like
it was a long
like a
time
match
coming,
made in
right?
heaven,
Yeah.
like,
It's
you
a
know
long
what I
time
mean?
coming. We've been working on it for a season and a half, and it finally, like you said,
His
we meshed
agent,
it together. Yeah.
was tough to work with,
Yeah.
but our fearless leader Wally King was able to finally sign him along the dotted
Yeah.
line.
So
So thanks Jesse for helping us. We beat the Stallions 9-4. We're 1-1 now. Stallions 1-1 as well. or the Stallions?
Stallions are actually 0-2.
0-2, eh? So are the Amigos, but that's not right. Like that, they're not
I
an
think
0-2 team
I think it's do.
that are 0-2.
As far- yes,
and
as
the
far as I
Warriors
believe, I
and
believe.
us are 1-1.
I think so. As far as I know and remember. Because I think the Warriors beat I have to look back.
I think you're right. I think you're right.
I don't know my phone, so I can't even
So
check
then-
right now. But yeah, that sounds right.
It kind of goes to show that right now we're pretty balanced, even though like we're gonna split things up. We are looking good, for sure. And then we had the puck teams play the 6 and 7 o'clock games. We have Vicino,
This was one I didn't really get to watch much of this. I was trying to get my guys ready for my game and
Vicino and
rest a bit.
Stevie, same here. I think it was outside.
Thank you,
Nice.
Sassman, for being a trooper there and timekeeping for me. I really
Isn't
appreciate it.
Sassy always a
Oh,
hero?
he's such a great guy.
For
I
sure.
love
We're gonna
him.
miss him the next couple weeks, but be different without him there.
Next
So,
couple weeks.
Yeah, not this week, but 2 weeks after.
I'll have to talk to you about that because I don't know if I've been updated on
Yeah,
that much.
yeah.
But
Sassy's a heart and soul, so it's gonna be different. Anyway, but the Vicino Stevie Goodfellow.
who's that
game.
guy? Vicino, never heard of her.
Well, what do you get? I don't know points wise.
Probably got-
a few goals though.
What do they win by? The 9? He probably got 8 goals.
Yeah, they won. They beat Stevie's team 9.
Or sorry, not by 9. They had 9. Yeah.
And I'm sure, like I said, I didn't get to watch much of it either. But
Yeah. So
anyway, let's keep moving on because we still got to go through these puck rosters, right? And then we had our game. That was
What
the
is-
finale of
what
the
is
day.
this score? I don't think this is.
Oh
Pretty sure you made that up there.
no!
I won't embarrass you and tell them what you did. there, but-
No, I messed up the score. I said that we won, but we didn't win.
No.
We tied. But
Yeah, it was a
all in
tie.
all, it was a good victory for us because we came back. So
To be-
maybe that's where my head.
To be
was
fair,
at.
we should have won that.
For
And-
sure.
And we couldn't
You
finish
guys
it.
were
So.
winning, and the final minute or two, I think we buried a couple to tie.
But
it
again,
up.
talking about first time debuts, Gribbs.
Gribbs again, yeah. I know.
Just even we'll just quietly kind of get into that. Like Gribbs was
and
unbelievable.
that's probably
for
not
us.
even the best you'll see from him either.
Oh, and I think Keenan got another 2 or 3 goal game. Like
Keenan scored every time.
that guy can't stop scoring.
I know,
right now,
I
so
know.
It's
It's
unbelievable.
crazy.
Manny played well. Aiden played well. My guys. I know you guys had
It was a good game.
the
for
guy wearing
sure.
that yellow bucket. It's not here. Where is the yellow bucket?
It's with the bag.
It's in his bag because he's playing again finally, and he's
Yeah,
with good reason. What'd you get? 4 or 3?
4.
That's it.
Yeah, it was a fun
Did you
game
get
to
5?
play in though, for sure.
Yeah,
There's no
it was-
question
no, it was
about
fun.
Like coming back was a big thing. Like we pulled the goalie even. And
Yep,
that's
Camisa, Picone, they played pretty smoothly,
Oh.
and those guys like Dave.
the
and
passes
whatnot,
that they put on, like. I don't want to take anything away from my bunny guys, you know what I mean. But when
Yeah.
I get a pass and puck, especially from those guys, like,
Oh yeah, for sure.
like wow, what a difference! Like,
Well, I think I had one from.
they make it
yeah.
look okay. So you know what do you got 4-4? What but my job was so simple,
Yeah,
so simple with those guys. It's
just getting that right spot.
honestly
and
it's
get
an
there.
absolute treat.
That's almost how it was like when I play with you, or say like Leach. When I play with Leach, like we don't even have to tell each other. Just kind of a look. Okay, you want me to get to this spot, get to that spot, get there for the rebound.
Seriously.
I know I'm gonna be looked at, and
So-
someone's gonna be. I think that one actually we didn't talk about it for our bunnies game. We almost had another goal there, but me and you were too friendly with each other
Oh yeah.
on that 2-0.
That was
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 passes, and then Sid absolutely stacked the pads on me, which can shout out to you, Sid, there. But
Sid
yeah,
Davis, yeah, he played good.
no, it's almost like you got to find that fine line of being friendly and being a little bit selfish. And it's not even selfish, just being
No, that's
confident
that's
that
what
you
I
know
say
you
all the
can
time, yeah.
kind of finish it, right?
Don't waste good chances.
Yeah,
I think I
exactly.
did it once or twice too, especially early in the
It
puck
happens.
game before I got feels. But yeah, 10-10 game, Camisa and Daniel.
Yeah.
So a tie, which is pretty rare.
Now, do you want to get into the other
Yeah.
first? Okay.
What do you want to do? You want to say next week? Well, we'll
Oh, we might as well, yeah, save that for last, because
Yeah.
we're talking
Alright,
about this. So.
Alright. So you can go through the first roster here.
We'll go
Right? And then we'll go through each other's
Whatever,
roster.
we'll figure it out. All right, so
You go, I'll go, you go.
sure,
Sound good?
works. Yeah. All right, we got Team Joey Vicino. If you haven't heard of that guy, You see him probably wearing some of the flashiest pants and outfits you've seen in Durham Inline, and probably the guy that won't stop talking. He's got his moves, his mouth moves as much as his stick moves and his feet, but
scores a lot of goals.
Unreal player, great guy. Another great guy, Zach Wright.
Oh, Zach, yeah.
Some of you puck guys might not know Zach Wright. He's more of a lower tier kind of guy like me, but
the effort's there.
Zach, yeah, I was
That's
gonna
all
say
I
with effort, Zach Wright gives a puck and tier 1 effort for sure.
That's
every
all
game. He always tries and he doesn't give up on that. So good on him. And Kurt Herman. I'm sure a lot of you have heard that name before.
He'll figure out the puck. Kurt hasn't played with the puck for a while, so
yeah, it'll
give him some time.
I think he scored one.
Probably because he's a good hockey player, so he's gonna be okay. But now wait till he figures out the puck too.
Yeah,
he'll be even better.
Yeah,
straight up.
Mr. Leach. What could we say about that guy?
Here's I'll predict about Leach. Leach is gonna be somewhat near the top. It's gonna be really hard to be near the top in this division, but he'll be up there. Pretty good. He'll surprise himself, but it's the only out he's playing in roller, so he's gonna have that extra.
I predict he'll be up there with assists. I think
he's got a good team to feed to, right?
That guy scoring.
Yeah, for sure. And the next guy.
Yeah, exactly. The next guy,
right?
Mr. Finnegan. Mr. Michael
Finnegan.
Finnegan, yeah, Finnegan. Holy shit! Look at that guy.
Right. And then you go to a next guy that's not very fit.
He puts the A in fit. Lanzo. I love you, Lanzo, though. But another guy.
Skate, Lanzo.
Another guy that just a good all-around guy to have around. Good team guy, and he loves being there. He loves being with the boys.
Funny dude.
Yeah, he is pretty funny. He's good for some laughs for sure.
For sure.
And here's another guy that will give you the laughs, Mr. Ahone.
Oh, good team.
Always got a smile on his face and a chuckle going.
Honestly.
Great guy. Again, not my favorite player, but one of my favorite people, for sure. Sorry, Ahone, but no, just another, solid team player. Jurgen, another guy.
Yeah,
just gamers.
I like
these guys,
I like
good team players.
Getting to play in and out, like.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know, so it's good for Jurgen.
Yeah, he works so hard, and honestly, you just kind of see him.
You can tell he knows
out there, and he knows. Oh yeah, he knows what he's going on. Maybe can't as move as quickly as he wants to, and I'm the same way there.
Quick, huh?
The same way there, Jurgen, and then just a seasoned goalie in Chris Lothier. Which we haven't seen much of Lothier this season,
he wasn't able to.
But I think he'll be back in action soon. So
he will be. So I'll move on to my team here first. We'll go with our big captain, our goal scoring guy, Brandon Camisa. How good is Camisa? Eh?
He's okay.
He's okay. Camisa.
I don't know, what does he have?
Hell of a hockey player.
20 goals in 2 games?
Take stats away from it.
No,
watch him skate. Watch him control the puck. Watch how unselfish he is. And unselfish with me, with Joe, with Sassman, with everybody. He'll pass.
It's funny you say that because I told him I was like, hey, I don't care how many goals you get tonight, but I was like, you got to give my boy Sassy a couple, and I think it was the first goal of the game.
Oh, Sassy scored rocket,
and then
his banger that
right away
this fast.
Yeah. I think before Camisa even celebrated, he said, "There's his goal," and he came out right up to me and told me it's still going. Hasn't hit the net yet.
It was the slowest shot I've ever seen in my life.
I love you, Sassy.
Oh, buddy.
No, but good team guy, and he's a great guy to have as your captain for sure.
Yeah, we got big Sassy. Sassy scored a few big goals for us. It was awesome.
Yeah.
And then we had a guy who, I don't picture him as a defenseman. Honestly, he's a forward. He's really talented with the puck. And Joe.
What was it, Mr. 5 goals in the Assassins last season or whatever in that last game?
Having him on defense made
guy can play
a good difference. A lot of good breakout passes. Just simplified too, without trying to do an insane amount. Just let the puck do the work, and he did just that. We also have Johnny Hockey, who hasn't been there yet for the first couple weeks. We need Johnny Hockey to show up. We got Jeff Espinelli, who again, another forward, that jumped back onto defense and did a hell of a job, always moving his feet. We, what can I say about Dave Rorat? Dave Rorat and his hockey
Another
sense.
gamer. Yeah.
Funny dude, wicked guy. And I know he's always got his teammates back.
He's laughing, funny
Through
guy.
and through.
I don't know if you saw his entry for the our Instagram competition.
Oh, I did for sure.
Gave
And
me
I
a
know,
little chuckle. It's
I
still there
know
if you
the-
guys want to check it out.
I
but
know
I'm not
the
saying
order,
it here.
brother. I know.
I'm not saying it here. You guys can go figure it out.
It's
and
because
find
one
out,
week
but-
you'll show up tired, and then the next week you show up full of energy. So I get the order. And Rorat, thanks for bringing out the rookie and Jason Biscardi, who came out for his first skate. I think he had a goal and a helper. And
Yeah, I was
he
gonna say.
did not look at a place for a rookie. Let's put it that way. One
Don't
wicked,
recognize who that was, honestly.
wicked guy, Biscardi. Yeah, he was playing
Okay.
with Rorat.
But okay.
And then I left this guy to the end because he makes me laugh. He got nervous. He said, once he found out the teams and found out he was in the presence of a YouTube celebrity, and me.
Who? Kyle Sassman?
No, me. He was excited. So Cam Gibson, I'm excited to play with you. I know we've played together a few times here and there. But,
Oh yeah, great guy.
oh man, hell of a player too. And again, one of those unselfish,
Yeah.
just top
I would say
shelf.
probably when it comes down to it, probably one of the most underrated puck players. Because I think we
wouldn't
got.
even put him in underrated category because for me, he's the ball. He's top 5, like 100%. I still would put him on every team that I would ever ask for.
Yeah.
I bet you if I was putting together a baseball team, I would call Cam. If I was playing volleyball, Cam's an athletic.
Just a
dude.
sport guy, yeah.
For sure, and it shows in his kid because his kid's just the same. And I'll finish it off. We had, I'm doing the next one too. But we had Scotty Brinley in net. I couldn't ask for a better goalie.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I love the rest of you goalies. There's no question. But I would pick him.
Maybe one tip I can give you, Bryn, there. Just maybe take it a bit easy, buddy. We've had a couple of launch sticks lately, and
this week. I've never
we-
seen that from Scott.
yeah, we had.
You
I
can't
think
tell
it was
anybody
another-
not to
No,
launch a
I
stick.
know.
You can't tell anybody not to launch a stick.
I'm advocating for it now.
You can't. No. Scotty didn't throw a stick near anybody. But anyway,
Yeah.
who does Stevie have in net for goalie or for puck? Why am I drawing a blank? I didn't write it down.
Take a guess.
I'm drawing a blank, so I don't
Jeff.
want. Right, that's why. The quietest goalie in the league.
Kingdon.
Yeah, I don't know. So we'll move on to Stevie's team then. And this guy I don't know very well at all really. Raiden Tehan. I don't know if Raiden's been there for the first couple games.
Yeah, might have been a newer guy. I think.
We'll hopefully see it. But the next guy I know pretty well.
I think that was one of his fill-ins. I think that was a guy replacing.
I don't know. Need to know
One of their
who he's
guys, but yeah.
replacing, but Raiden, I'll look forward to watching you.
Oh,
play.
Bryce Matthews. That's what they call
Bryce,
that guy.
I do care. Eric Henry. All right, what can I say about Eric Henry?
Yeah.
Dude, you're unreal. Another guy I don't know too well is Chase Wilson.
Yeah, I think the Wilson
It's a
brothers
Stevie
are
friend.
buddies of Stevie's.
There's
yeah.
a Dustin Wilson, so
Yeah.
yeah, they gotta be.
Yeah, pretty sure they're brothers.
Brothers, okay. They got Dan Trophy Man Broadbent, good defenseman. They got our new bunny, Jesse Boileau,
Yeah.
who's amazing and doesn't look at a place with a puck. I've
So
never seen him
selfless.
with a puck, but
Yeah.
that's clearly where he's meant to be.
It's not like
Joe-
he'll slow down.
Joe Catalano, slap shot,
Slap shotta. That's what they call him.
just out there wheeling.
Wheeling and dealing.
You got little Stevie, the captain. You got Big Stevie, the real captain. And you got Girl Pants Troy
Girl Pants Troy.
with Jeff and net. That's a good team. For sure. They lost last week, but that's a good freaking team, bud.
Well, they beat us the first week, so.
Did they?
Yep.
So you're only 1 point back.
Oh, we tied this
Yeah.
week, so.
So you're only 1 point back, mathematics.
Yeah, you're right. All right.
Now go to your team.
Well, we'll start with the newer guy here.
Tyler Daniel?
Yeah. I don't. We don't even need to talk about that guy.
Why? He scored one.
Did he?
Yeah, you thought it was going to be the winner, you bugger.
No Selly though, eh?
Oh, the straight face.
I just looked at you.
As if he's done it before. Amazing.
I'm trying to remember what I said. I think my quote was, "I'm in the."
You
big,
like
I'm
that
in the
no
big,
Sally Bowman?
I'm in the big leagues now. I don't have time to Selly, so I'm a team captain now. But I gotta keep my. All right, Wally. But yeah, we got a couple newer guys, at least a Durham inline. Maybe this season. I think a couple of them are well known in the roller and hockey world. But Manny Yuri, I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. Yuri, hopefully
He
he's
looked
not.
pretty good though. You can tell
he
he's
can-
a good hockey player.
Yeah, definitely got a good IQ. I think he said he coaches AAA kids hockey. So
Okay. Yeah.
guys knows what to do out there, and I think it's another ice hockey guy playing roller, but he knows what he's doing. And then God's going to another guy who knows what he's doing, who's an ice hockey player. But honestly, I would say that most guys probably wouldn't be able to tell that now and would just think he's a roller hockey player.
Seriously.
And Keenan Doucette, my buddy Keenan, awesome to have you on two of my teams because you were one of the best teammates that a guy could ask for, and just fantastic player.
I've noticed
Like,
that.
how many goals this guy can get just without even thinking about it. And it's funny because it's like,
just a funny good.
even if he gets like
guy.
one goal, he'll be like kind of bummed on himself because he's like, oh, I can do better. It's just like he's never.
quiet.
He always wants to do better. Always wants us to do better. Wants his teammates to do better. Wants everyone to play better.
Competitive.
Oh, for sure. Like,
For a hockey player.
we won though, and he gave us a good words of courage and enjoyment and whatever. He's happy about it.
Love
So
playing with Keenan.
great guy there. Aiden McNally, another newer guy.
He's new, yeah, but I saw this week. You could tell he's good.
Yeah, Aiden's a good player.
You
Tall
can
drink
tell-
of water.
yeah,
Yeah, he's
Tall drink of water.
He definitely can skate and play. I think it was just trying to get his feet in order and stuff. I think he
Probably
said.
not used to comp.
I think it was something about the wheels he had. Like, he's had the same wheels for like 3 years. He hasn't adjusted anything. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, he's definitely kind of getting there slowly, and I think we'll see him as one of the better,
sure.
if not near the top guys this year. I in my opinion, just from watching him play.
For sure.
Tyler Daniel, what can we say about that guy? We already talked about him. I got my one goal. It's my team, but it's our team.
Co-host got on the stat sheet.
Yeah.
He's happy.
Don't need to talk about me much there. Michelle. Again, what can I say about that guy, man?
Take him on every team you got.
Oh, I wish I could. I wish I had a third team and he would be on my team in
Right.
that one too.
Right?
As much time as I can spend with that guy possible. Just an absolute character, but heart of gold.
His
And,
teammates become family, especially the Bunny boys.
Just
right?
even Michelle off the ice or off the court, whatever. If you want to actually get down and have some good heart-to-heart conversations with him, he's a good genuine guy, and like he rescues pets, and oh my goodness, he's he's quite the character.
Yes,
and,
sir.
and he's such a great guy. But that leads me to another good guy, but absolute veteran and icon.
Where was
in
he
the
this
roller.
week in the tournament or something, right?
Yeah, he was in
Over
the
40
Narch
over 40
tournament.
Or over 50 or
Over 60, I think.
over 60? Yeah, I'm not sure.
No, I think it was over 40.
Was it?
Yeah. Is Brent 60 yet? I don't even know if he is.
think so.
But anyways, Brent, another gamer and guy that's probably played roller longer than I've been alive, and I'm not probably 100% for sure.
No,
Almost
you-
probably double.
You are.
Yeah.
You are for sure.
But absolute legend, and
And not just here. He's known. He's known around. right?
exactly, yeah.
For sure.
So it was a big miss not having him this week, just that veteran presence, but he'll be back. William Gribb and Billy Gribbs, Bill Gribbs, whatever you want to call him.
Gribbs.
Gribby.
I get to call him Boris, but nobody else does.
Boris, I don't think I would call him Boris, honestly.
Boris!
What a good debut for him.
He's a hell of a player.
Oh man, he was so impressive.
I
loved
with Gribbs
playing on-
for over
I loved
20
playing
years.
on there with him. Like when Gribbs is on, I just like he would just
I've watched Gribbs
and
grow
then,
up to be a fucking wicked man. So
yeah, you've known him for a long time, so
I've played hockey with Gribbs almost as long as you've been alive.
I probably was in diapers.
You were like, no, you were probably 10 years old.
So
by the
probably in
time
diapers still.
Gribbs, yeah.
Let's
Probably
be real
wearing one
here.
right now.
Yeah.
This episode has been brought to you
Sure.
by Depends. Tyler just shit himself.
Depends.
But Gribbs, yeah.
Yeah, Gribby,
Gribbs,
great guy, great teammate.
for sure.
Luch. Now, I don't know if you've ever seen this guy, but when I describe him, you'll be able to tell who exactly I'm talking about. What has he got? A Jofa hat, Wayne Gretzky gloves, wooden stick, the titanium stick with a wooden blade.
Luch has the stuff that Brent Henry grew up playing with.
I think he just borrowed his gear. And then probably the most expensive pair of rollerblades I've ever seen.
Yeah.
He's got all this old gear, and then he has
But the old-
Trews.
The old gear costs
Oh
a bit of
man!
money
Oh,
too.
exactly.
Like,
It's
that's
nothing cheap with that guy.
right?
I think his quote was, he's like, "Hey, that's my thing is hockey, so I spend money on hockey." So I was
Damn
like,
right. Luch.
"Right on you, buddy." But Luch,
Yeah, buddy.
Luch blocked a couple shots for us, and he's been well on defense. And I think it's just Luch trying to find his footing
He's
again.
got the Charlie Huddy helmet going.
Yeah.
I love it.
He's got to play. He's got to play. I think a couple more games to get his footing in again, and I think he'll be back to action because I think
love it.
Luch hasn't played at least roller in a little bit for us. I think he's probably played a bunch of ice and some other stuff. So you'll be back to action in no time, Luch, and I've already saw progress from this game, the last game, anyways. And that's not knocking you at all. And we got here finally in our goal. Dylan Walker finally back.
Walker.
We haven't seen Walker for a bit. Last time he was playing with the Puckin Prodigies.
That's right.
So
right, yeah.
it's been a bit for Walker here, and he missed our first game.
Walker's an OG.
But yeah, exactly. Another
He's
absolute
been around.
veteran that most guys will probably know. You know that name Walker, whether it's Dylan or his brother.
Yeah.
But Walker, just another great teammate, great guy to have along, but also a solid goalie. But
Well, I'll tell you, over the years, like, he's gotten, I'll say, like he's at his peak now. I'm not gonna, like, say whatever, but, like, when we first started, he wouldn't even wear, like, pants. He'd wear, like, I'm pretty sure he wore a baseball glove when we very first started, like, no joke. He wore a road hockey mask.
oven mitt.
Like, honestly, he looked like Ricky out there, like cafeteria tray for a blocker, couch cushions.
Couch cushion
But
pads. Yeah.
Dylan has grown as a goaltender and as a human. Like,
Yeah.
and that's the best part about playing with some of these OGs for 10 years, you know, like we've been able to see them grow into solid young men, you know what I'm saying? So, Dylan Walker, keep being you.
Yeah.
Fuck, are you worried about next week?
A little bit. What's our run time there? My eyes are terrible.
We're at 38 minutes now.
Okay,
which is
that's
pretty
alright.
good. We'll go through this week's games.
No rush there.
We'll, I don't know.
I wouldn't say scared. Excited is the word I'm going to use, honestly.
It's gonna be a.
I love facing these guys, and
A
if you don't know
battle.
what I'm talking about, Mutts versus Bunnies.
I can't wait to shoot
No.
on Leacher, but
Yeah.
it's gonna be a battle.
Yeah, we got a couple
For
of us
sure.
that I have circled this game in our calendars, and we've been looking forward to it.
Yeah.
We never had our redemption against the Mutts of everything that's happened, basically, and us beating them, or sorry, them
Let's
beating
go
us
for
in
the
that
big
in that
upset.
final there. Yeah, or
Let's go
sorry,
for the big
semifinal,
upset
not
then.
final. Yeah, we will kind of want redemption on that, so we haven't had that taste yet. So we're going at you. So at not number 2, 2:00, Mutts versus Bunnies to start us off there in our long day at the rink, like always. 3:00, Warriors versus Amigos.
That's gonna be a doozy.
Now, I love my Warriors buddies on there.
It's gonna be
but
tough for me to decide who I
I
want
think
to
the
win.
Amigos are going to get their first win in Durham line at 3:00. That's just my prediction and my assumption. But we got to have a little chat. And you know what? We kind of skipped over it in this game, the 7-2 game. Brandon Bowman. Letting in 7 goals. And I'm so sorry, Brandon, I didn't bring this up sooner.
Brandon's amazing.
Absolutely amazing
He's
effort
so
he hadn't
good.
had. That could have been like a 15-2 game. Easily.
There was one, like, not one, but there was plenty.
Yeah.
But there's one in particular that I will never be able to get out of my mind where he stretched his back leg to the post and, like, got his toe on it.
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
No, just crazy saves just to keep
He's
his
a
guys
road
in there.
hockey guy.
The guy's
I
just-
asked him, he's just only road hockey. I'm
unbelievable,
like,
honestly. I was saying, I told his brother.
Compete level. That's the main thing. And he
told
was
his-
really down on himself for letting 7 in.
No, Brandon, you played awesome, buddy. And
Warriors
and,
and Amigos
and again, when I
should be
say
a good
this
one.
win, that's not to knock the Warriors. I just think the Amigos kind of have that fire right now. They got
They're
their,
probably
their
gonna
captain's coming on, and Jeffrey's probably not going to be there off an injury.
win one for the Gipper, yeah.
Yeah,
George,
exactly. So I
George's
think it's
tough
kind of
one.
just they want to get one for Cappy there. And,
Yeah.
But I expect a big game from Brandon Bowman as well, and I think it's going to be a very close
It's
match.
gonna be a fun one to
Yeah.
watch.
I
for
agree.
Sure.
I'll be watching that one. I got to be timekeeping that one probably. So
There you go.
I'll get to see it front and center. And then we got Dirty, just Dirty versus
Those dirty boys, man. I'm telling you, they play
Dirty Boys and the
NWR.
Tramp Stamps.
And the dirties and the tramps.
You asked for it, we give it to
The
you.
dirties and the tramps are gonna have a battle. Tramps will go up 3-0. Dirties will go down 0-3. But that's why we got a long season.
Yeah, New World Roller.
And then this last ball game,
I'm not gonna even. Yeah,
There's gonna be neat
I'm not gonna give us
because
on that one.
I've always envisioned that the Stallions are like the farm team of the Donkeys.
Well, it's kind of the case, right? Like I was looking back today. I think it was just, or maybe it was on the Derman Line page. I think it was. I saw some of that old Stallions team, and I was like, "That's just the Donkeys with Leach and the Stallions." And it was funny to me because I was like, "Holy cow! I can't picture all these guys playing together." But that was such a no wonder they won. That was such a good roster. But
Crazy.
You got Casper and all those older guys, and then Heminger and Herman all playing together, and now they're facing each other. And I don't think they faced each other in some time.
I don't know if they even have.
Yeah, that is a good point. Maybe
Stallions
in some
versus the
aspect, yeah.
Donkeys, the farm team versus the big club.
So I think it will be.
Donkeys will probably go up again. Stallions,
Yeah.
of course, Stallions are going to be shit in the bed.
No, it'll be a fun one, and I'm excited to watch that one. And then after that, we have another fun puck matchup.
I get the early one, and you get the late one.
Yeah, looks
So
like
Camisa-
I'm there all day.
Camisa's going to be playing against Stevie, and then Tyler's got Vecino and Cruz. So
Yeah, we got Vecino.
those are going to be some big games.
I think I'll say this before we even play. I'm pretty sure I would like Vecino on my team more than facing him.
It's tough
but
to shut down. There's no question.
yeah, but we got some good guys, and like I said, there's a couple things maybe in motion still. I think we have
It
about
comes
2 weeks. We
down
might
if the-
switch some more
if
guys,
The
and yeah,
goaltending really steps up, right? Like a goalie,
Yeah.
and goalies always have good days, bad days, good days.
I think
you
the
can't
thing with-
expect the goalie to be on every time.
No.
There's no question. Can't expect a player to be on every time.
like I was
Can't-
gonna say for your
it's
matchup,
unhuman, right?
for your team's matchup there, I think that's gonna be a pretty even battle.
It'll be fun.
Maybe give you guys a slight edge, but we'll see how Stevie plays and some of those guys. You can't knock down Eric Henry.
I'm always a ball guy first. You guys know that, but I was surprised at how fun it was playing with the puck, and just how quick it moves, and so that's why we keep telling you guys, try out that puck. It's a lot of fun. We'll still offer ball because ball's still big. Balls are go-to, but puck is a lot of fun too. So, you know, these 4 teams are pretty balanced. We may have to balance a little more.
Yeah, still.
But it's
really in
kicking
the air.
ass. So we're having so much fun. It's
It's such a
by the
great start to
smile.
this year, and
For real.
and it's been a
For
lot of
real.
fun. I
And
feel
know
like
the first 2 weeks of this hasn't been like uppity or anything. We're just we want to name drop. We want everybody to know the rosters, everybody to hear their name at least once.
Yeah.
And then, like we've always said, from here on out now, to get on, it's not just your big numbers and stats either. Show us like the good things, the little things, the teammate stuff. Get your name dropped here, because that's the kind of shit we look for.
Yeah.
The Durham Inline community, the family, like we all love one another, and I thoroughly enjoy coming to the rink on Sundays and fucking around with you guys, inside and outside, because it's like we just partake. It's so much fun. So keep being good, guys. Keep having fun. You got anything else you want to add, brother? Going into week?
No, just another
3.
exciting week 3.
It's gonna be good. Everybody show up with your smiles.
I'm gonna be there all day. I think you're gonna be there most of the day.
Play the first and the second.
We'll see you guys there. And again, if you want to have some chats about no offsides, if you're interested in anything or ever want to talk about anything, let us know, and we're here to talk for you.
Yeah. And
shout
again,
out to
I was
our
just
big
gonna
sponsor
say,
there, Northern Tokes.
Again, but with Big Lanzo getting the skate
Yep.
from these guys.
Yep.
That's
There'll be
really
more talks
cool
with them
shit.
and some
Like,
other
it's-
stuff going on. So
Yeah, for sure. They if you haven't checked them out yet, get that voucher in there, and fuck, I just went earlier if you can't tell. But thanks for listening.
Yeah.
We fucking love it, boys. See you on Sunday.
Don't forget that this episode of No Offsides has been brought to you by Northern Tokes. Northern Tokes, be open.